Hello. I said hello. Oh my goodness. We're doing this. Hi, everyone. If you have no clue what's going on, and you're like, what? Are you... Dolly, are you in the right category? Yep, we are. Um... We're doing a Subapalooza reward stream, and one of them is an art stream. I am uncomfortable with this, but I'm also very happy to show you how I do this. I'm still learning very much. I'm still evolving very much. I have no clue for how long I will actually use the program that I'm using. I have no clue. I started this before I started streaming. Because I wanted emotes and I wanted to start streaming and immediately, you know, give you guys some cool stuff. So, yeah. I think one of the first emotes is still actually being used, which is the high emote. Yep, that is, I think, one of my oldest emotes that I have. Yeah, that one. And it was Dolly Fights, but, I mean, we have now... I did rework it once, yes, and I'm still not happy with it, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah. I'm making my emotes in Microsoft Paint. This is what I taught myself. I can work this program, I know this program, and like I said, I'm still learning with this, so I can give you a few hints and tips, but yeah, still learning to work with it. But I'm doing great. I may even make the animated emotes in it, and it's a lot of work. Could this be easier? Most likely, probably. Could this be quicker and cleaner? Probably. But I don't know anything else. It takes a while to learn new things, and this is what I have. And honestly, how the emotes look very much are in line with my vibes. It's cartoony, it's simple, it's fun, and clear enough to know what it's trying to portray, I think. So, yeah. And with that intro, I guess I'm gonna show you how I do this. Alright. And I have some music up as well, and I have a cat as well, so yeah. Let's do this. It's so weird to me. I'm gonna... Let's see. It's gonna be cozy instead of culty. I had that on the entire time. Oh. Boop. There we go. I'm gonna be cozy today. Let me put on some music. I have some chill music, I think. There we go. It's gonna be very low because I also need to talk over it, so let me know if you hear that. There we go. Yes, this is all music that I use for intros, for the intermissions, for whatever I use. It's from Epidemic Sound. So if you think, what is it that is playing right now? Because I don't have that on the screen. It is somewhere in the vast library of Epidemic Sound. So, is it okay? Can you guys hear it? Because it needs to be just in the background. So if I don't say anything, it's just something. That's all I need. Alright, we'll see where that goes. Also, hi, Little Darkson. Hi, Mage, Ghost, Twitch, and Remotely Sensed. And Nick, hi, I see you as well. Pale Rider. Hello, and Magdalena, and Mrs. V, and Kelveg. Hi. They have a ton of music. Like, absolutely a ton. Hi, Miyoki. Allosaurus! You still here? Hi, Dave. Yes. So, my microphone does crackle. It has some issues. I don't know what is going on. I have updated everything that I can think of. I updated everything I can think of, and it still does it. And it's a recent thing, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. I appreciate the help, but the more solutions are coming my way, the more lost I'm getting. So I don't know what's going on. It's 3 years old already. I almost use it. I use it almost every day. So I might just need a new one. I'm gonna see this weekend. I'm gonna have a new cable. See if that does anything. And if the new cable doesn't work, I might as well just see if I can buy something else. Something a little bit more professional. I have to look into it. We'll do that this weekend. So, enjoy the crackling, I guess. Yay. Also, hi, Druid. Hi, Lutrez. Alright. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, please let me know. I don't know how well I'm gonna be with explaining all this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Also, you can see that we have a cookie jar. If you were here from the very beginning that I started streaming, you remember the cookie jar. I thought it would be nice to take that, bring that back on the screen. It is for bits and subs and resubs. I think that all lands in the cookie jar. I think that was how that worked. I thought I'd bring it back. Alright. Oh, thank you, Nick. Like that. Oh, can I make that higher? Oh, now I have to... I drew that too, by the way. I drew that too in paint. Hold on. Can I make that higher? Can I? Oh, it's almost for the dolly. No, I don't think I can. Well, actually, I can. Hold on. Let me mess with this just a little bit. Live on stream, because why not? Can I make it 50? Yes, I can! Oh, excellent. Now it just doesn't fit anymore. There. Alright. Okay. So. How I make Dolly's face. I don't know if you guys ever... Just ignore this message, please. Just ignore this. I am trying to ignore this as best as I can. I'm doing my best with this. So... oh, you can't see my color palette. This is right behind me, but there is a color palette, and I have some custom colors that are Dolly's colors. I am usually using the normal marker for lines. And I'm trying to do more with well, not this, because this looks really weird. But I'm trying to use different brushes to have more effects. Not that one though, because they have really cool effects. Like especially I like this one. I was trying to use this to make fire, but I don't have the gradients working yet. I am trying. So yeah, well, I'm working with that. And spray paint. I love the spray paint. But yeah, anyway. Boop. Usually if I start making a dolly face, or I start making a new emote and I'm not sure what I want, I just start with shapes. And Dolly's face is made up of 2 circles filled with her color. And you can I can adjust how she looks. Now she looks up. This is her nose. I will do it to the I'll do it to the side. So I do this. Then I have a line which I draw from here to there. I mean, I think you can call this pixel art because, I mean, it is very pixelated. I don't necessarily have to fill this with color because I'm gonna do this differently. But just to show you guys. I'm not drawing this freehand. Well, sometimes I do, but hey, Albedo, hey, Zickley. So I have a bit of an idea of how her face is gonna look. I take this brush, take a quick one. Oh, I need green. There we go. I'm gonna redo the lines anyway. So yeah, see, it's gonna be your face. You're lurking during a break of work. Oh, Sticky, hello. So yeah, now she's looking that way. But she can also look that way if I want. Depending on how I do her eyes. I did show this off on Discord at some point. Too small. Here we go. Look, it's Dolly. It's the Rimworld intro music. Yes, it is, Nick. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll do a mouth. It looks a little bit weird because I'm doing this really quick right now. But basically, that's how I start a face. I think I drew this a little bit too long, but yeah. That. Oh, I can do all sorts of faces. Oh my! Ooh. Ooh. We've played around with this so much on the Discord, but position of the eyes, of the mouth, it makes such a difference. So if we do this, then we can also play around with the eyes. So we can, Ooh. Hey, Snook! So we could do this. Or we can make her angry. Angry Dolly. And I'm not, and I didn't even, or like that. I could also give her eyebrows. Eyebrows matter so much. Oh, I can't do that. How about a what emote? A what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would look like. Also, the thing with the emotes is, it has to come over, or it has to come across it in a very small picture. So if you look at the emotes that are in chat right now, you can see like the dolly that is pointing towards you. You clearly can see that she has a posy. She's pointing to you, and she looks displeased. You have to pay attention, so that. Hold on. Let's put some other music on. Oh, this. There we go. And the sus emote. I really needed. I do this a lot. Sorry, I wanted the sus emote. But it also. Hi, Nithos! But yeah, it has to come across. And sometimes I make emotes, and I'm pretty happy with it, but I make it really small, and then it just gets muddled, and you don't see the details. Either there's too many details, or there's too little, and you don't know what's going on. So yeah, because I post them big if I finish them in the Discord. Yeah, I feel this space is way too long. Let's see if we can change that. Wow, that was a journey. Boop. Jolly, are you okay? Jolly? Yeah, and I've also been, like, I didn't, at the start, I can show you that too, actually. At the start, God, those eyes. You know what? I'm leaving it this way. Won't work. Anyway. So I've been working with shading because it does. This is terrible. I've been working with shading as well. See if I can show you this emote. Don't like that. Which one shall I go for? Let's do this one. So this one, I made Dolly's face. Usually she turns that way. Usually she turns that way. Because then she looks at the screen, which makes sense. And sometimes I see emotes of another streamer that I would like to interact with. Like I said this afternoon, I made Dolly hug switch the other way around, because then she hugs other emotes. Yeah, but if you really look at this emote, it is pretty simple. Like that. So if you're wondering how I do these lines, for example, these are just lines like this. Let's make them really big. Well, I say pretty simple, but I just realized I have been working on emotes for like 4 years now. Yeah, so this line is something like this, and if you leave it like this, it's fine. Hi, SD Raider. It's fine, but it looks less clean. So I just narrowed it down. To be honest, I am nervous. But yeah, I do this. That I do with freehand. With my mouse. I don't use a tablet. There. I don't use a tablet. I don't use nothing else really. So yeah. Don't know how I had it before. Let's see. Yeah. I never took art lessons or university. Never. No. I love drawing though. I was always drawing. But yeah, in paint, not so much. So yeah, usually if I make an emote, I just start playing around with lines. Like this blanket, for example. There are many emotes with blankets, and most of the time they were completely in it. But I want to keep it recognizable, and Dolly's head is the most recognizable thing that I have. So it's all based on this. And I did change it around, because if you look at Dolly, then the top of her head is actually smaller and her nose is bigger. But for the emotes, it just looks better when her nose is smaller. I could do it the other way around, and I can show you. A Dolly Cthulhu. Well, we have a tentacle queen already. That's okay, Nick. And I want to be careful because I don't have that many emote slots, and I don't want to do many double emotes, because it is a lot of work for me. Like, for example, the Dolly Jumpy took me 2 full days to do. So, yeah. Still, with this picture, I can still mess around with her eyes. Could make it even cozier. But with Dolly, I also have to be careful not to make her look like an alien. She is green. Play around with this. The reason why I did not make this smaller is because it is very close to other black lines, and it would most likely fade. That looks a little bit weird to me. Hey, Foxy Nerd from nursing school. Well, hi. Wait, I have a Dolly nurse. I think I showed you guys this. I do have a Dolly nurse, and we never used it. I made 2 versions of it already, and this is one of those emotes that I don't get it right. I don't get it right. Let's see. It's something with the head that the rest is fine, but it's something with the head that I can't get it right. It might be the eyes. Hey, Pink Steve Barf. Hello. Hi. Maybe we can get it right at some point. I think it's mostly the face, because if the face is gone. GIMP? Yeah, I have GIMP. I cannot work like this in GIMP. It has too many options. GIMP has too many options and layers, and I cannot. I worked in GIMP before. But it's just, I can't seem to give her a mouth mask. Maybe. I was thinking of maybe scarier eyes or cutesy eyes. Like, A Silent Hill nurse? No. No. I could do something like a mask. I can play around with this. I will also soon... No face dolly. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. So you guys voted on the Discord for an emote, and it was gonna be Dolly, Jam. But I did make some iteration of a Jam emote, and I will show you that a little bit. And we can work on that as well for a while. Okay, that goes around her face, so that needs a little bit there. I think her face is too forward and her paws are to the side. So either she's gonna look straight at us, or she has to look at the what's that called again? Wow. Blank syringe. Thank you. Sorry. I'm not reading all of chat. Paint.net? Yes. I might have that as a backup. Yes. Wait, you have to do that 6 years, Foxy Nerds? Whew. Well, you gotta know everything. Or a lot, at least. Oh, Flo is not here, is she? That's okay. My brother used to do... what is it? Caring for older people. And then he stopped because it wasn't fun anymore. Okay, so we'll do that. Sorry, I really have to zoom in. Yes. Okay. So also usually what I do, if I don't know how to draw things, I will just look up inspiration on Google. Like just several pictures on how you need to draw things, and I'll just try with lines, and because it does have to fit Dolly as a dinosaur. Boop. Okay. So that, and then I think she has to look directly into the camera. Hi, Slacker. I think it's better because the syringe. I also feel like maybe the colors need to be red instead of orange, but I like the orange because it's really bright. Also, these colors, these are all stacked onto each other. So you can see this is bright orange, and there's a lighter orange, and then there's, and I could even actually do a very... Sorry, I'm hopping from thing to thing. I always do that. If I see anything... It must be different. But anyway. Aw, thank you, Slacker. Yeah, I didn't want to do red. But yeah. So how about... We can play around with the eyes a little bit. So if I just do normal eyes. 40 is that? That's a little bit... I mean, it could work. I think the last time I made them too big. That's kind of adorable. Can I make them lower? No, I did the same thing again. Dolly? Dolly girl, are you okay? Poor girl. Yeah, I could do circles as eyes. But I could also tell nurses seeing things. You have no idea, man. You have no idea. You seen this place? Actually, I could do that. I could give her a little bit of an eye twitch. Come to Nursey Poo. Oh, hold on. That would be... Oh, that we can... Would that work? Oh yeah, you can't see that really. I'm trying to make cheeks. That is terrifying, Dolly. Hold on. Automat got you? Oh, what emote did you use? Because usually it's an emote. Hold on. Outlines of cheeks I find so difficult to do sometimes. Oh, no, that's too much. No, I have to do that differently. That is not what I want. Hey, Luffy. Oh. This makes her much more approachable. I don't want to get stabbed by this syringe at all, but you know, it's at least she's having fun. Does it? I think so. Approachable, yeah. No. Okay, hold on. I gotta try something. I do want to make cheeks. Like I want her to have fun. Hold on. See if that fits right there. We have a. Depends on how I do the smile. Yeah, now I don't think so. Now I'm worried. Now I have... Anyway. Don't know why you keep bringing up Silent Hill. It's really... Only now... Look, I've been living with Dolly for a while, okay? She does some weird shit. Okay, so if I do this... Hold on. Stick with me for just a second. If I do this, I make her cheeksies a little bit puffed up. I could... Possibly... Somehow this makes her Japanese, and I don't know why. Is it the smile? Is it me? Okay, so if I do this. Okay. Hey, Paco. Uwu Dolly. I tried Uwu Dolly. Don't we have an Uwu Dolly somewhere? I actually don't know. We had one, I think, once. Okay, so we have that. I don't work in layers, sweetie. There's one layer in this picture, and this is it. There is no layers. Okay, so we do that. Okay, but how far would that go? Because that's the edge of the face. Okay. We don't need this necessarily. All I need is a suggestion. Like a suggestion of a continuation of a line, if that makes any sense. Because the funny thing with most art is, or with lines, is your brain will fill in the blanks. It needs to be right there. So your brain will fill in the blanks. So whatever is suggested, you can finish on your own. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. No? It just looks like her cheeks are just too... That's a funny thing also. Like, at first, the picture won't make sense. The lines won't make sense at all. And then you start removing things or adding things. And then suddenly you'll see what you want. But it's like, it's carving, chipping away at things. There we go. And also with this line, I can suggest, like, let me clear this away. I can suggest this is round, right? So this right here is a straight line, right? And it looks very flat. I can play around with this line, and I can make it look like the strap is around a really round cheek. Like that. See? That's the difference. Is it perfect? No. Absolutely not. But you get the idea. How many emotes do we do I have that you haven't seen? Oh boy, well. I can look. Let me do the other side and see how that looks, just for fuzzies. Doing it live. Literally. I might actually... cheat a little bit. Cheat? I call it cheating, but... There we go. Little Dark Sun. I know it's you. And they made it this small. Dang it. Hey, you didn't ban anyone. Okay, so what was this line? This line was... Oh, this line was for the roundness of the cheek. And then this line... I could remove this entirely, maybe? Gotta see how that looks. And this needs to be rounder. Hey, Elming! Hello! I don't know what that's gonna do. Well, there's one way to find out. We'll mess with that later, she said, so I'm messing with it now. um... What are you doing, Dolly? What is it you're doing? What is your madness, really? Honestly. Okay. See what I mean? This is not the face I want, by the way, for this emote. Absolutely not. But I just wanted to see if I could do anything with like a hidden smile. It doesn't really work how I want it to work, though. Let me see how far back I can get. So, let's do other eyes. A bit of gem. That's details, basically. I'm not working with, oh gosh. Oh god! Well, good work. You know what? Good work. Hold on. That... with the cutie eyes. Hold on, I gotta save the cutie eyes, though. That is... Okay. Let me save this, because... Hi! Are you hungry? Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my... Okay, this. And then this. Okay. Yeah, you want Fuji's now? No, hold on, I wasn't done yet. Let's remove that. let's do this. I'm just messing around. We'll see what it does. Oh, wow. That is... Hey, Dolly, are you okay? She's with Cthulhu now. Oh boy. How do I do it again? Too much. Oh. Well, that's not scary, is it? Hmm. Stand still. Oh, that is too angry. This is, by the way, this is why I don't do super cartoony eyes on Dolly. It makes her too real. Um, this is why usually she has eyes like this. I tried, I think I had Dolly Pirate at some point that had more realistic cartoony eyes, if that makes sense. It doesn't work for her. It really does not. This, however, that works. And the reason I choose that is because she also has, as a plushie, she has those black eyes as well. There's a little bit of an iris, if you could see that, but she has black eyes, and it just works better. It's a little bit. I know how it looks right now, but it's a little bit kinder, if that makes sense. Yeah, and for that emote, Dolly look, I had to make it white with a black iris because then you could see the blinking, and that does work. It's also cartoony for a looking glass. You missed the point why you were making scary nurse. I wanted to show an emote that I was working on. I will save this, and we're gonna switch to something you actually asked for. But yeah, I can work on this a little bit more, and I can work on this a little bit more, and maybe we'll have a cool Dolly nurse emote next year. Also, I learned from just looking around at other emote artists that I need to crop more. This is how I want the emote to be. But as if we're gonna use the emote, it's probably gonna be something like this. So it fills the entire square. I want a little bit of her tail in, a little bit of her feetsy. So yeah, it's gonna be more-ish like that. Probably even smaller. More like this. What's the advantage of having it cropped? It makes so the syringe is bigger and the picture is filled. You just if you the more you zoom out, the smaller the picture gets. So with this, it has more detail, but a lot of empty space. And if you shrink this down, see what I mean? This would be clear. I know the mask is not helping in this picture at all. That's I think why I didn't do that. Just remember, it's gonna be small. And the more detail I'm putting into it, the more muddly it gets. See what I mean? I think so, Elming, but I'm not sure. I think Blood Wolf has been pretty busy with stuff. I'm not sure. So yeah, see what I mean? But I will keep it like this. I will save it like this. And we're gonna switch to something else. Why is Dolly so grumpy? Well, she doesn't like your complaining and you just need to sit still. Dang it. Didn't we see him right before? Did we? I'm not sure, Little Darkson. Yeah, I don't know. I also haven't seen Teriel for a long time. I was wondering with my 2 weeks off where Teriel was. Yes. No, don't open it. Save it. Hold on, I gotta save this properly. Save it as this. Bloop. This. Alright, well, then I don't know, Lil Darkson. I thought so. Right, so we're gonna switch to the Dolly Jam emote I was working on. Don't save it, because I already did. Where did I save that? Where did I have that? Oh, here. Why do I have two different ones? Alright. So this one I started already zoomed in. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the eyes. I think the eyes need to be different. Also, they were just... That is... Dolly's eating the gem? Yeah. Yeah, the eyes need to be a little bit different. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're just gonna let the ads run, Little Darkson. We're just gonna let them run. Is it raspberry or strawberry gem? Strawberry, of course. Blood gem. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm not gonna do any breaks right now when we are running ads. I am speaking nonsense anyway, and I don't think you're gonna miss. I personally think you're not gonna miss much. I won't talk that much when the ads are running anyway. So with this for the eyes, I don't know. I think our eyes need to be closed. Unless it's like this, like, whoa, this is a good jam, man. Too close to each other. Yeah, I don't know with this one. I can't get the eyes right. Here we could do white eyes? No. I will show you why not. Hold on. It doesn't feel right at all. I've been messing with this for days. It's probably been hours. Still, see why we can't do this? It is scary as fuck. Sorry if it gives you nightmares. This is absolutely not what I want to do. Let's see. Again, this proves this is better. What about this cheat as well? It has to be done differently, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Also, I didn't draw her body yet, but basically her body is gonna be here as well. So this is gonna be green. Oh, you gained some weight, Dolly. My goodness. Oh, sweetie. Oh, I should totally look up the Machinarium, soundtrack. That is nice music. I have that somewhere. See, this is what it's gonna be. Sort of. Very Winnie the Pooh. That was my inspiration for this picture, actually. I knew I wanted something like that because I like how Winnie the Pooh is like he has this big round pausies and puts this in the honey, and then there's this big glob of honey on his pausy and he eats that. That is what I wanted. So I'm very happy you saw that. But I'm not happy with the eyes. The size is okay, but something else needs to happen. Like, I wanted her to, like, be immensely happy. It just doesn't work with that eye. Excuse me. Better. That does work. I think she ate a little bit too much. Is this really jam? Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, Dolly. Oh, sweetie. Please stop eating them. Whatever it is. Don't do this. Just one more bite. One more dinner mince. Oh, she looks so sick. See what the see what the eyes can do. Like the slightest change in um in shape can change the entire face. She was super happy, and now suddenly, oh, not so much. Little green bubbles next to her face? Maybe. What about ooh eyes? Is it oh what is this? Yeah, we had that when we started. It absolutely did not work. You're gonna try wait, this spam? This? You gonna order that? Okay. Alright. You know what I said about that spam, don't you? What I'm gonna do during Christmas. Nah, I don't think I need that, actually. But you gotta eat the whole can because someone stopped. No, no, no. That's not what I said. If that happens. If I get 1,000 subs during Christmas or in the whole entire month. Oh, that changed. Am I sipping anything fun? Maybe. Tea. Totally tea. Sure, we'll do this music. But honestly, would you like the Dolly? I'm gonna Dolly Jelly. It's gonna be Dolly Jelly. So, do you like the face where she is like happy, or do you like her to being sick of it? Because you guys have to use it. So we're gonna have either this. Mmm, yummy. Or not so much. Happy? Yeah, I think happy too. Jolly's pretty happy. This is I'm gonna get a little bit worried. Hmm. Yeah, happy is better. Oh my god, this is good jam. I like that she has a unintentionally she has a little pooch. I like that. Just a little belly. There needs to be some texture in a jam though, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet. Shiny eyes? Yeah, I could try something like that. Hold on. It's not, Nick. No. This is, Can dolly have eyelashes? Oh. Yes and no. Hold on. This is my Brazilian music. I only have 2 songs. Hold on. I could do my dance music. Oh, that's been a while. That's not really what I want to do. No. Hold on. I have a lot of dance music. Beats and vibes? Oh, that's something else. Hold on. Are you guys in a... Yeah, I call it Brazilian music, but I had to, like, the carnival type of... I don't have the right word for it. Do you guys have anything you do want to listen to? Oh, good, I have Christmas music. Great. I'm epic for this Fallout music. Oh, Fallout is nice. Sure, I have some of that. Stardew Valley music available? No, I have nothing like that. I have just Epidemic Sound music, which is just music I chose for whatever I need. Oh, some of this. No Christmas? Soon. Maybe. We'll see. Next time I ask, you can yell Christmas music, and then we'll see what we can do. Nope. He is so content. Oh, sweetie. I'm very happy you are content. There we go. Nope. There. No, I don't think it's copyrighted. I actually don't know because I haven't uploaded it yet. Usually when music is copywritten, just, you know what I mean. It will be muted on Twitch, and otherwise I get a notification on YouTube, and it will tell me. Usually game music is fine on Twitch and YouTube. But if it's very popular games that use, I don't know, specific artists, for example, then it has a DMCA and will immediately know. Twitch is very quick with that right now. Yep. But what you're listening right now is not official Fallout music. It is actually music that is royalty free. So yeah, I have a subscription there, and I can use that for my stream, and it should not be DMCA'd or anything. And it's good music. I'm extremely happy I had this. So overall this looks good, doesn't it? I mean, you can see from this teensy tiny little picture that it's a creature eating something red, right? But the jam is not right yet. This can be more... like a glob. It needs to... If I look at this, I want the word glob to be immediately in your brain. More drippy? More round, I would say. But I think I know what you mean with drippy, yes. Chunks of bone in it? I actually could. That all depends on what you guys want, really. What do you want the jelly to be? Do you want it to be actual people? Or do you want it to be more like jam? It is whatever you want it to be. Can I put a bone in it? Heck yes, I can. It's gonna look a little bit weird. This is probably too big, but... It's gonna look a little bit different first, chat. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's not. It's a It's a bone. It's a bone. Good Lord, you brain. Now you can't. Am I blushing? Sure. Oh, Dolly, you naughty little dinosaur. Anyway. Hey, it's Thursday evening, alright? Get a little bit loosey-goosey. Just a little. Okay, but I can do this. I'm banned from Twitch. If this is how I get banned... I gotta have a good talk with someone. I have some streams to point out in that case. Good Lord. Alright. It feels like Dolly has just hurt her hand and she's just enjoying... This feels wrong. This feels wrong. This feels very confusing. Right? She's eating her own hand. That is not... That is... No. Dolly, what happened? No. See, this is also where you keep testing things. And sometimes less is more. Less is exactly what you want. Okay. But I think I need to this needs to be more globby. Well, I could, if it's Halloween, I could easily put a bone in there and make it look more horrifying, and then we'll add some, you know, bits of jam over there. See, and then the bone sticking out, that looks like... Well, you know what I mean. That could be an easy Halloween emote. Although now I like the jammy bits on her face. Tongue? I tried Dolly with a tongue sticking out. I can't get it right. I am not sure if I even have an emote where her tongue is sticking out, because I can't seem to get that right. I have limited capabilities. And sometimes that's showing. I have a ton of emotes that I just threw away or never use because it just looks weird. Hold on, let me quickly do this to see if this is working. Nope. Needs to be more smooth. So that, but a little bit more volume. Like that. Yeah, I started using Paint because when I started streaming, I didn't have anything else at my disposal apart from really difficult programs that I couldn't at that point in time work with. And my first emote, I think, was a picture of the Dolly Knight, Dolly in the costume, and I drew over that in Paint. So I loaded in the photo and I drew over it in Paint, and then that was my first Dolly fight emote. That's the first. I didn't actually draw that. I just had a picture of Dolly and just drew over that. That's how I did that. Okay, so this looks better. And now this needs to be more globby as well. Let's do that at a 6. Well, it's a lot of figuring out, Magdalena. I wasn't good at it at first. I've been doing this for almost 5 years already, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like, if you've seen the first face of that nurse emote, that is not well done. That is not well done. And I have earlier versions that are horrific. I think I made that one or messed with that one also on the Discord, and I think I gave Little Dark Sun nightmares. It was either Little Dark Sun or Mrs. V, but someone had nightmares. It was not great. But yeah, you could do a lot of crazy things with just facial features. Which is fun. I like doing that. That could work. Yeah, do I think I'm good at this? Tell them, Little Dark Sun. This is wrong with my emote. This is wrong with my emote. It looks fine, Dolly. No, it's wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong, and I hate it. I am so critical of all of it. Like a lot. A lot. Okay, I want to do this freehand. There's no way that I don't. Nope. Nope. I do wish I had a tablet that I could draw on. I've been thinking about buying something secondhand just to teach myself to do it, but I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't know what tablets. I don't know a program. Not a clue. And then I have to basically teach myself a whole new thing. I'm not sure I'm ready. Most people I know use an iPad with Procreate. I don't even know what Procreate is. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no. Black. How did that look? I don't think I want this bit. It makes it too messy. I don't think I like this bit. I don't think it's necessary. We can leave that one out. Oh, you're such a messy eater. I'm okay with this. I feel like I'm missing something or something needs to be clearer. I could empty the jar. But I don't necessarily want that. I want you to see that where the jam comes from. I could make more empty. So you can actually see it's a jar. That's more the thing that I'm worried about now. It's gonna be so small. Change nothing, that works. I think that works better. Hi for chakra. Yes, the store. Mm-hmm. Kara, you're here too! Oh my goodness. Hey guys. Hello. Hey, Exagoras! High level gameplay. Make the pot take up a smaller part? Well, proportion-wise, it's gonna be looking weird. He has pretty big pawsies. I don't think it's that big. Hold on, I gotta test something real quick. Why does that look so weird? Oh, that looks weird. Bah. Really? You like that? Really? I don't know. Okay, it's too red, but I don't think you're gonna see it otherwise. It's just gonna be too many details again. Not sure about the jam part on the mouth. I thought actually it would add something, but From far away, it looks like the dino lost his paw. No, that was earlier, but put a bone in that. The problem right now is that the jam doesn't look like jam, and I don't know how I could make it shiny like jam. I mean, I know how. That's gonna be... I tried it. Only Dolly was holding a spoon? Yeah, but it's not Dolly, though. Dolly doesn't just... Oh no, I know how to do it. It's just... I know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it. Get it? It's... There's knowing how to get to a point and then actually get there. I don't know how to get there. Because I tried it with this. And then when you look at this, you're like, oh, that looks good. That looks good, right? This might actually work. Look at that. There's highlights and everything. Oh, look at that. That actually starts looking like jam. Whoa. And then you zoom out, and there's like this weird... I don't know. See what I mean? Suddenly it doesn't look like jam anymore. Suddenly it looks like I can make it even brighter. You should see the difference. I don't know. This is not what I need to use. And then I could use stuff like this. Tiny highlights. Oh, well. See, now it's really shiny. I'm just doing light everywhere, but eventually... Hi, Roka. Eventually, I need to decide where the light comes from, and it's probably always coming from the stream. This actually does help. Yes. I have to do it differently, but that could... I could do that. I can also do it a little bit on the face. So usually what I do is... And you do that with many pictures that you would draw. You figure out where the light comes from. So, do you need highlights on the jar? Yeah, no, I'm not even there yet. Sweeties, no. Yes. But not yet. So I figured the light comes from the stream, which is, let's pretend this is the sun. This is the light. So the light comes from here. Or here. Right? This is so much more complicated. Well, I work with shadows as well. I have to fill in this with shadows so it gets more depth. And you won't always notice that in an emote. But sometimes it's the little things that gives it a little bit more, I don't know, roundness. Like for example, the cheek. It looks a little bit flat. But if I work with shadows on it, just really quickly, it looks even rounder now. So yeah, that is stuff that I need to think of. And it will make sense if I work on light. So if I do shiny light on this, actually I really like that one. Really like that one. Okay, so if the light comes from here, then the light here would hit it here. This is a high point. This is a high point. It might even be all the way up here. Then here's another light point, because that is another blob on it. This will be a light point. And possibly here? And maybe even here. If I want the illusion of having this like globs of possibly do that. And then also I need to highlight here. So shiny! That really does help, though. That really helps. See what I mean? So now the light comes from one side. It hits the gem, which is shiny. It's a wet substance, so the light would hit that. And you need to see that in the picture. So this would actually really work. But you have to test that. I can work with this. And also in a small emote, you can just see the highlights on it, which makes it look like it's shiny. It makes you think that is a wet substance that the light is hitting. Your brain will do the rest. As long as I give you the suggestion of this is what it's supposed to be. Basically all I need. What is this music? Tequila! No. Okay, what is this? Okay. I have one for you, little dark son. It's called Berliner Parade. Anyway, I have some happy music. I have a lot of happy music. Let's do that. Oh, I remember using this song. It was early on in the stream when I started. We had this music playing. And that was the time that you could enter the giveaway. Whenever this music was playing, you could enter the giveaway. And once the music stopped, we would pull a winner. I remember that. We don't do that anymore. Mrs. B. That was in the very beginning, yep. because I had this piece of music and I wanted to use it so badly. By the way, I'm really curious, and for some of you I know, and from some I don't. How did you find my stream? How did you get here? I'm happy that you're here. I'm very happy that you're here. But how did you get here? Co? Really? Oh. I've been hanging out there a lot. It's where I started on Twitch, basically. Well, I started with Bikeman. That's why I actually started. Mr. V? That's such a cute story. Look where I am now, Elming. Oh, right! I forgot about that! Co-named a dinosaur in Stardew Valley after me because chat wouldn't stop asking him. That's true, he wouldn't. Because the first one was... He had two dinosaurs. And the first one he named... Godzilla, I think? The first one was Godzilla, and then... the second one... Many people in chat were like, no, we have to name it Dolly! What are you doing? Name it Dolly! It's like, no, Godzilla. Which, I mean, I wasn't asking for it, but, you know, I'm... And then the second one, he was like, okay, what are we gonna call this? Jolly the Dinosaur, yay! I think there's a clip in one of the highlights, too. That was so cute. Yeah, Bikeman, oh, I think Bikeman was the first streamer I ever subbed to. Jurassic World Evolution? That's the second one I see. That's nice, actually. I've been pondering on playing that again. Because I do really enjoy playing that. Oh, Nick, you too? Oh my goodness. Alright. I need to get back to Jurassic World, yeah. Someone gave you a sub, Hapogo? That's how you got here? That makes me so happy. Oh. And now you're stuck forever. And you stayed? Are you insane? Oh. I think Hapako can't find the exit. That is... I'm sorry. I'm very happy you all here. I'm very happy that you guys are very, very generous. And we get people in that have never heard of the stream before. And are just like, this is nice. I like it here. That's what I want. That's all I want. I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. Scanning. Oh, right. Yes. That was fun. That was from Jurassic World. I was wondering where that came from. Scanning. Threat detected. Please remain in Area 1. Which, by the way, that sentence, the warning, warning, please remain in Area 1. That sentence, at some point, will be our raid message. I have not recorded it yet because of the stupid tooth stuff. But that will, at some point, be our raid message. It will. I've been thinking about it, but I couldn't record it because it sounds weird right now to me. It was a Rimworld stream? Cool. Warning. Warning. Please remain in Area 1. Warning. Threat detected. That would be a very cool raid message. I've been playing around with that for a while. But I have to I have to record it and it has to sound good, and lately not that great. I have like 2,000 hours in RimWorld. I have no clue how many hours I have, and I am not done yet. Oh no. If you think RimWorld is done in this channel, nope, think again. Nope. It's just, I am not that fond. That's not true. I really like the new DLC. I like the new DLC. But it is too much. And I've been really stressing myself out over all this tooth stuff and the surgery, and I have no brain space left for anything else. So yeah, it was just too much. Really, little dark sun? I might not have looked at maybe a little bit too there. That was super fun. There is so many 1,915 hours. Well, clearly I have to play more. We have so many funny moments in RimWorld already that are now a staple in this stream. Like mentioning cannibalism, for example, is is a thing. And that was just a fun side thing a fun side experiment. The wrong patient one? Yeah, that was... You cannot plan these things. How do we not have a cannibal emote? Because it was not that long. I didn't play it that long because it went wrong. You cannot correctly... I know how this sounds. You cannot correctly play a cannibal in RimWorld, because if you decide to eat everyone, you can't trade with anyone. Everyone will attack you and you will have a terrible, terrible time. And I like my trades. So that's... And we also... I made it more difficult. Because I started with a tribe. And they had to do a lot of research. So at some point, I might do it again. I still want to finish the run that we had at the start of this year. The really, really long run. With the weird time travel... whatever ending. I still didn't finish it yet, where you have to sell your base constantly. We're close. And I know I can do it. But yeah, a lot of other stuff happened this year. And And I still want to do a drow run. Oh yeah, that's true. The time we actually had a Rimworld ending. Oh my goodness, that was so fabulous. Alright, how do you like this? Don't need this anymore. How'd that? That actually has some depth to it. Look at the gem. I did not do a lot, but look at that gem. I can make it better if I add some shading to it, but that actually looks good. But we have to call it Dolly Jelly, because we have this emote. Is that still a thing? Yes. Actually, that should be Dolly Gem instead of Dolly Bart. But I also still really want to make an animated emote with Dolly with those light sticks. I would like that, but that... Are we ready for this jelly? I don't know, are we? I am so pleased with that emote. Yeah, Dolly Rave. But it actually could be Dolly Rave, yeah. Now we'll place a gem fire. Maybe. She looks so happy. She looks so happy. This is how I want Dolly to look always. So happy. Alright, I can work with this. So let me add some shading to this. So, how that works is I have a darker color. And again, I will draw the light again, because that can be helpful. So the light comes from roughly over there. So now I add some shading to it. So her head is pretty forward. So this is going to be a larger shade. Right there. Roughly. So this will be all filled in. This I don't have to do. I guess we can make some shade over here. This needs to be in shade. And the gem. Let me work on the gem. And the only sad thing, well, the only sad thing, the sad thing that happens in paint is this. This gets muddled. It gets unclear. See those pixels? That happens every time I save. Why does it do that? I don't know, because it's a low res, I have no clue. But it gets muddly over time. So every time I work on something, I have to basically finish it or color it in. But if there's shading, I can't necessarily do that. Because if I do that, my shade goes away. So yeah. It's great! It's compression, yes. It's a JPEG thing for sure. Yes. I have no choice. It is what it is. It's fine. I can work with it. But if I save my work, I know that when I come back to it, I have to clean it up somehow. And if I put my shade in there, it's not great. Like I said, it's fine. I can work with it. I'm used to it now. So usually if I work on an emote and I think, all right, I like it, I save it how it is right now. Then when I work on it again, I open it up, I clean it up, and then I do shading, then I cut it out and make it a PNG, and then that's the emote. So let's see, light comes from there, about 10. I think if you save it as a Paint 3D project, it should not be compressed. I'm not gonna test that though. And you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. At some points, I'm just used to it. Also, it gives me a good reason to take a break or stop. Because it's like, okay, this is what it is right now. I'll leave it. Come back another time. That's fine. And then usually when I come back, it's like, oh, right, I need to clear up this line and clear up this line. That's okay. All this pixel work. But I really hope you guys enjoy an art stream. Because there's another one coming at some point. I don't know when. Yeah? Okay, good. Yeah, but what do I save it then in, Grieven? What would I save it in then? It's not gonna be PNG. And my other options are Medieval month. Kingdom Come Deliverance. You have to learn Master Strikes, Dolly. No, I don't. Mm-mm. No, I don't. You don't. Mm-mm. Nope. I will show you. I will. I resist. And guess what? What files that Paint 3D? Okay, hold on. Let me save it, and then let me save it again. Or just, let me just see what I can do. Save as an image. Okay, I can't show you everything. Emotes. Dolly gem. There we go. Hold on. To make sure this is actually saved somewhere. Okay. Oh, it doesn't do that. That's not what I wanted at all, but hey. Alright. Chivalry, oh my goodness. What does this support? KSD was 3 years ago. Really? Ugh. We need another medieval month. Um, hold on. No, why don't I get the option? Usually I get options, and suddenly I don't get that anymore. Great. This is not supported. Nope. Huh. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what to tell you. Can I get this from here? They changed it! Because it's not supported anymore, I don't get the options? Are you... It's really? Oh, that is... no bueno. Huh. Yeah, no, but that's not what I'm looking for. I had something in the program itself, Greben. Does it tell you what it supports then? There? I guess. So it's PNG, JPEG, bitmap, GIF, and TIFF. Well, I only used JPEG and PNG. Bitmap is terrible. GIF, I don't do. I do that differently. And TIFF, I don't even know when I would use that. So, no thanks. No. See what I mean? Oh, I should not have done that. Ugh. I should not have done that! This is my problem. This is my hell. It's fine. It is what it is. But that is my hell. So now I have to clean it up. It's fine. Sometimes I don't. Oh, we had an ad break. I didn't see that. Okay, TIFF makes big files, but doesn't lose data. I would use it for work in progress. So what is a TIFF file then? I never use that. Thank you, Nick. Finally, we're there. Pebbles is fine. Pebbles lives on a farm and is very, very happy. Dang it. TIFF is an image container file. It can be compressed or can be uncompressed or compressed with various compression types. Yes, but it's not one set thing. Tag image file format or tag image file for what? Tag. I could try it. I could clean this up, save it again as a TIFF file, and see what it does. Because that would make my life so much better if it doesn't do this. I am not hopeful. But let's see, because I need to clean it up now anyway. Interesting. Okay. No, we'll see what it says. I need to learn this stuff too, so that's okay. Oh, I don't like that. I can redo that. It's fine. It's a test now. I think I'm gonna leave the gem how it is, because if it's a little bit muddled, then it's actually okay. That doesn't really matter, but the rest, that's an issue. Okay. Oh, and... boop! Nope. Don't want that. Okay. So now, this is clean, right? Warning! I'm scared. I keep doing that. Anyway. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Ah. Oh. What? Sorry. Okay.
We did it! We did it together!
See, I figured there would be a better way than JPEG, but... okay, so from now on, work in progress will be saved in TIFF files. So... uncompressed discs are what you usually... yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I had no clue. But the file itself is bigger, right? Because it's uncompressed. Yes. Okay, but as long as it's work in progress, usually I throw that away anyway, because I keep the end product. There are lossless compression formats. Yeah, what are those called? I had no clue because MS Paint supports JPEG, PNG, bitmap, TIFF, and what was the other one? Something I never ever use. Or was that something else? No, this is all I needed. This is all I needed. Look at this. Lines are clean. This is all I need. This would help me so much in the future. This will save me so much time, you have no clue. How much bigger is it? Well... it is... hold on, let me look. Now I'm curious too, guys. I need to learn these things. So this is... let's say 48 KB. And this is 78. But it's KB. So... if it saves me time, I will gladly... yeah, that's fine. Let me keep it. minuscule, negligible, whatever. Yeah, exactly. It saves me a lot of time. Wow. Exactly, Mrs. V. No, but that's why I'm also happy to do new things on the streams. Because usually, I know, with you guys, I'd learn something. This is amazing. Well, now you helped me making my emotes even better. You did that. Ugh. Oh no, it's a stream end! No! I was like, wait, it's the end? That's it. That timing. Bye, everyone. Bye. Yoink. That's it. Oh, we're so conditioned. Even I'm conditioned. This is my stream, dang it. Alright, I also need to do something with these black lines. See this? This is too big. And I thinned them out here. That actually looks better. So I'm gonna work with that too. There's a lot of detail with this. That I can work with. That's... Oh my god, I'm having so much fun with this. Normally, I'm all alone making emotes. To be fair, I have a second channel, which I made just so people could find me when they type Dolly the Dinosaur in Twitch or wherever. And I was thinking at some point of maybe making that a channel just to do art streams. I've been thinking about that. But yeah, when? I can't do this. This is terrible. It's... no. Stream is not done yet. I love that emote so much. It's so with the doggos. It's so cute. Also, I'm so happy that they play with each other. Did I do all the channel art myself? Yes. Yes, all the art you see I made. Oh. The backgrounds. Intros. Everything. That's impressive. Yeah, when I started, I didn't know who to ask or who to pay to make my emotes. I was like, I think I can do it myself, so let's try. And it went pretty well, so it's like, alright, we'll go with this for now, and when I find a nice artist that I like their style, I might then ask them. And so far, well, there's a few emote artists that I like, but they don't have time, or I don't have the money for it. Like I said, they have to have a certain style. It has to be cartoony, you know. I really like Julia's emotes, but she doesn't take commissions. Cause boy, I know, right? Oh no, there's nobody I can give my money to. Dang it. But yeah. But I like doing this. Look at this. I'm creating Dolly, and I can create Dolly in so many different ways. And it's fantastic to do. I love it. How to make animated emotes? That's okay. Let me save this because now I can do that. And let me start something new. I don't like this music. No. Okay. So animated emotes. Think of something to animate. Let's say what is it? Dolly bounce? Okay, so I taught myself a few things, so now I'm making them in a canvas that is 500 by 500. That works for me. And I make different frames. So, for Dolly Bounce, you have a picture... Oh. You have a picture that is Dolly coming in. And I save that picture. I make a next one that is Dolly a little bit further. Then I save that. Have another picture that is Dolly bouncing on the ground. Save that. I do it frame by frame, and then she bounces up. And I have like 6 different frames, right? And then I have a website somewhere that I can put all those frames in. And they make a GIF for me. Because that I can't do. And then I put it all next to each other. So let me see if I can see. Do I have the website somewhere? Hold on. Gosh darn it. No! Do I have that somewhere? Hurry, please. Like old school animation. Yes, that's how I do it. Yeah, hold on, Nick. Let me... Hold, please! Because now I'm showing you all kinds of stuff that I definitely... Hold on. Not sure that I want. How do I remove this? Yeah. Hold on. So that is... This one, I think? Yes. So, I use this one, but I have another one as well. I think I started with this one. How many frames were in Dolly Dumpy? 6, I think? So I can upload some images. Let me see if I can find... Hold on. No. Like for Dolly... Where is it? What are we looking for? What do I want? Oh, the scanning emote. That was... that's a little bit too... How about this one? We'll do this one. please. It's not gonna be exactly like it. Yes. You don't need to... I did this pretty detailed. So Dolly D, for example, is very detailed. Because there were so many moving bits in that. Nope, I don't want this. No! Stop it! No! Okay, so you can move how many frames or how many milliseconds, and you load in every single frame, and then it makes a loop, and then you get that. And then you can also add in doubles, or you can, you know, make it reverse, whatever. It depends on the frames. But this is basically old school animation. So you do it frame by frame, and you put them next to each other, and then you get a moving picture. That is how that works. But I have to draw every single frame. And the nasty part is, and I still have to figure that out, they all have to be the same size. They all have to line up, because if they're not lined up, the picture will jump. It will, you can see it a little bit, like the picture is moving just a teensy tiny little bit. All these just moving around a little bit. You don't really notice that when it's that small. But they have to line up perfectly, because otherwise it won't make sense. Wait, what? CMD run? What? Wait, what? What did I say? But for Dolly Bounce, let me... It's a Disney joke? I don't get it. What is happening? Oh! Yeah, I'm not familiar with Walt Disney that good, so... Yeah, so... if I save a picture... That's another thing. If I open a picture up, let's see... Let's say we're working on... this one. I don't know. Just give me a picture. Something I was working on. Oh, this! I found it! That was from the Discord stream. That was it. Okay, so I can't have this as an emote because the background is white. I can't have that. There's no solid background. So, what I have to do is use magic selects, and I have to get this picture off the background. So we'll select anything. I select anything that I need. I want this in there, I want that in there, and I don't want this. And I don't want this. Right? So we cut that. Get a new one. I'm doing this really quickly. So we'll fit that into the frame that I want. Perfect. And then I remove the canvas. So now I can save this as a PNG. It has no background. But I learned very quickly that if I save this, there's always going to be this white line. And it will always show. So I have to color that in. I will see if I can do half of it. And I will save it and I will show you what the difference is. And this is something I always had to do. And you can see it with some emotes or some GIFs. If you see them in a bigger picture, you can actually see a white outline. So I'll just do this part. I will save it. Oh, this is the screen that I meant. This is the screen that I meant. There you go. Those are your options. That's what I wanted to show you. BMP. That's the fifth one. That's the fifth one. There you go. Although MP4 and GIF is this I've never seen before. Does it have any other drop downs? No. No. No, it does not. But I'm saving this as PNG. It does have this, but I mess with that. Don't mess with that. But I'm just hold on. So PNG, save it. Boop. Stop it. Oh no. Now I messed everything up. Save it like this. Okay. Away! And then I go here. Oh, well then I can't see chat now. I go, hi. Okay. So now you see the difference? Here I removed the white outline and the rest I didn't. That's the difference. And if you have like chat, I have chat in dark mode, you will see that white outline and it's terrible. I hate it. I always remove it. I always color it in. And then I make it square in here. Because now, as an emote, hold on. What's this? Why is hold please. Hold on. What? Okay, well. Whatever. Goodbye. Automod is weird. Automod is very weird. But hey. So now if I save this as the emote, it will be the wrong size. It will be rectangular. Which is terrible. Horrible. So I want this square. And then I want to fill it in as much as I can. Roman music? Okay. No. 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 Yes. Like that. I can make it even smaller if I want, but Sure. Yeah, and this will be then. This will be the emote. Ta-da! This still has sort of a white outline, but it's much less clear than if I don't do it. So yeah. That's it. And that's how I make my emotes. Dolly, you creep me out. Stop that. It still doesn't. Oh my god. I am so happy. Chat, you have no clue. You saved my butt. Honestly, I know it's muddled here, but I didn't clean it up. But you absolutely saved my tiny dino butt. I can't believe I didn't know this. This is great. But how do you guys like this as an emote right now? I have to clean it up and make the lines better and add some shading in. But how do you guys like this as an emote? Would this be acceptable? I think this would be very acceptable as a Dolly Jelly emote. Yeah. Oh, I'm already getting something out of it. Oh, don't you worry about me. Yeah, I love it too. I'm actually very happy with the eyes, how it turned out. I know I started already, but I got to a point where I didn't know where I wanted to go with it, and this is, yeah. I would like it for paw holding it. Yeah, but would you? Maybe. I could do that. I was afraid you wouldn't see it. Hey, Merriwinger! Could. I have to keep the shape of the pausey, though. No, I understand that you want to see the jar. So it has to be there. I can't do that how I want it, so. Hold, please. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 da, da. Oh, that's nope. All right. Nope. Damn it! Push the button. Oh, there we go. Python packages? What? No. What are you doing? Oh wait, you live in US, so you're actually working, aren't you? Ooh. Canada. Sorry. Yes. Canada! That's true. Not the US. Canada's not US. Make a note, please. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about politics, but boy, are you happy you are not in the US right now. Dolly, what did you do? Don't start it. Don't you dare. Don't you. Not now. No. We're having fun. Anyway. I don't have opinions. Nope. Not me. Nope. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, jelly! Yay! Look at Dolly go. Is this better? Are you happier with this? I'm okay with this, actually. Does the jelly need to be more, like, on the side? Or is this okay? I'm actually very happy with the suggestion. Yeah? Personally, like, if we go for more of a real thing, I would say... Actually, I could make this rounder. This, so we don't have this gap here. This gap annoys me. I would say the rim of the jar would be super messy because she's sticking her paws in and getting the jam out. But that will be so much detail that it just... It's useless. Personally, I like more of Dolly's head. Yeah, but it's... Actually, I just noticed something. Weirdness, right there. Bloop. I have to zoom this in because otherwise you will not see the jar. I know what you mean. I'm not fond of... Well, if I thank you. I mean, I could make it so you could see her entire head. Hold on. It's just not... I could. But the thing is, the more I zoom out, the less you would see of the jar. The jar will be smaller. It will be as small as Dolly's sip. And I agree. I could make a different version. I mean, that works. Dolly Num and Dolly Sip work, so I could make a version where... Sure, let's do that. So this works, right? Chickens? Ah, yes, please. Okay, now I have to save this. Save as... Oh, I should do a TIFF now, shouldn't I? This is scaring me so much, you have no clue. New things! Unbelievable! Oh my goodness. Happiness all around. Alright, so... Sorry, I have to reconstruct her head. It's okay, it's only brain surgery. Oh, sweet girl. I have to do this differently. This is not great. Don't do it like this. Something's really wrong with Jolly. How did I... How big of a circle was this? Really? Oh, I guess. I have to. Otherwise, it's gonna look weird. I'll work with it. I can save her! Perfect. Hey, panic burn. Anyway. I am working, actually, on a hot potato emote. Actually. I'm working on that. But I'm not sure if the potato should be Dolly's head on fire or an actual potato on fire. I have not decided yet. You have such a cute head, Dolly. It's such a cute head. Baru's fire duck? If you have it, please post it, because I'm not sure what that looks like. know that? I think I know that emote. Is that animated? I could, but... God, that face, that is... No, I got it. It's in the Discord. Yeah, the problem is gonna be the fire. Is it roasted potato then? Yes, I can show you. Hold on. I can show you what I'm working on. Just hold a moment. So I would like to finish this. Nope! It doesn't do that. Where are you doing to me, little dark son? You're not sorry. That doesn't work. Actually, your art? No, it's fine. I think this looks better too, honestly. Eh! Do you know where this music is from? Do you know where I use this? Yes, the editor drink. All the plushies drink it. It's made from plushy tears. I had so much fun making that. I was pondering if I should do plushy tears as an ingredient because it's a little bit dark. But then again, I mean, so is murder. Like, okay, let's do plushy tears then. Since we used it for a mystery run. This does not look right for some reason, and yet it is. Maybe that's my problem. And that would be the Oh, I still didn't do this. You like this better? As a dolly emote? Honestly, I think I would like this better too than the cutout version. Because it's this compared to this. I do like this better. Yeah, the reason lots of emotes have this, and it's a little bit weird cutoff, but usually it's this, so you can see the details better, you can see the emotes better. But I've been drawing Dolly like this for a long time. Alright. I can do it like this. I want this to be different though. Right there. Boop. Boop. Okay, the lines need to be thinner. Like this is way too thick. That does not look nice at all. But I can play around with that. Alright. 2 pixels around your mouth. Oh yeah, it's cleaning up is the last thing I'm gonna do. When I'm done, when I'm actually thinking, okay, this is because this is not clean. The lines are not clean. I know. Thank you. I will nitpick over every single detail over this stupid picture, everything, and then still it won't be perfect. Like now I want to do this, and then there's this. Oh god, this. I'm okay. Yeah, no, don't worry. I am not done with this. This is definitely not done. Yeah. So Little Dark Sun has Dolly Sleep or Dolly. What is it? Dolly Z. As a tattoo, and when she told me, "Hey Dolly, I want one of your emotes as a tattoo," I was like, "Which one is it?" So I need to clean it up now. So she said, "Oh, I want this one," and then I redid Dolly Z specifically and only because Little Dark Sun wants it on her leg as a tattoo. Because the pauses were wonky, and it was not clean, It's oh gosh, no, it's. Mm-mm. I was like, you're not having that on your leg. If you're having that permanently on your leg, I'm gonna clean it up and I'm gonna make it better. I mean, there is a long list of emotes that I want to make, and there's some, like, I've been working on long dolly, for example, but I can't get it to match up correctly. Long dolly is going to be sleeping dolly, but then long. I can't do that, and there is, what else do we have? Good enough for your music. Nope. What else? Oh, that's D&D. That's old. Where do I have my notes here? Let's see. Oh, this is all my. Oh, I see. Can I have something fun, please? Is music? Is that an option? You have something nice? Sure. Um, Dolly Pat. I would Dolly Pat. I worked on that. I can't get the hand right. Dolly Chef is something I really want to do. Uh, a boxing emote probably. I did make Dolly proud. Dolly Uwu. Dolly Ponder. Like, baby. This is really dark, isn't it? Don't I have something? No. Yes. There we go. Dolly Bongos has been requested. A mod check with Dolly. That is on my list. Dolly on a ship or a plane. High animated. Like Dolly High waving. Yeah, there's... And I don't know, so many. And there's also a few on the list that are... Like very... what's that called? Like you would only use them for... No, not that one. You would only use them on certain times. So I... Very specific, yeah. The which one I will animate. Yes. That I can do. Dolly on a broomstick. I can make Dolly fly around on a broomstick. Yes. But yeah, the thing is, usually if I make an emote, it's gonna take me a few days. If I really want it to look good. I mean, you've seen the process. Binky still needs the emote. Ugh. Yeah. So... Dolly with a knife? Yeah, but she has so many weapons already. Other mods for the weapons. You have a knife? Actually, currently you do not, because it's still the danger emotes. More knives, oh jeez. I mean, I can make Dolly with a knife with a blank stare, like... You said what? I can... It's going to be like... Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's going to be a little bit like this one. I made this one so quick. There's so little detail in this. I hate this. Shut up, Dolly. Okay. It's that or Dolly sus with a knife in between her paws. Hey, Red Knight! Oh, shit. Oh, don't make Dolly mad. Oh, I hate this already. Oh, shit. What have you done? Chat, what did you do? Why is Dolly mad? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you don't want this. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that is... don't... Oh, there's so much wrong with this picture. Oof. Oh, that is... Ooh. This has to be a Bowie knife or something, like something really... Or a kitchen knife. Oh, shit. I don't like this. This is scary. Oh, you have made her mad. You have made her so mad. With a cleaver? No, no, you said knife. You did this. That, I don't know where you are, but I will find you. And I will kill you. What? So that's an option. I mean, we could do that. Um, Jolly Liam Neeson. Yeah, right. Um, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, the knife needs to be bigger, honestly. But yeah, this is. You know, this is her tail. Oh no! I forgot I had Dolly phone too. But I made Dolly phone like panicky, like, oh my god, you need to come here right now. We have a problem. We do, clearly. Good lord, I am out of water. That knife needs to be bigger though. Although she will cut you. This do not mess with this dinosaur. This is. Why is the rum good? The rum is not good. I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded, so I'm gonna stop with the rum. I use small amounts, but I'm a lightweight, so I don't drink that much. Wait, what clip? What clip? What did you do? Oh, that. Needs the hat. Doesn't exactly work, but I'm working on it. I'm doing this so quickly right now. I'm just doing this for the impression. Stop apologizing, Dolly. I'm not apologizing. Okay, this. Okay, that's not what I want. Now we're just having fun. Hey, Galactic! Don't look at the hat. The hat is terrible. I could do better than this. I would spend days on the edge of the head. Just the edge of the head. I am now Australian. I'm not sure about the hat, right? It's just it. I don't feel like it adds anything. This is super scary. This needs to be bigger. Hold on, go back. What if she had a very light smile? Well, hold on. First, the knife needs to be bigger. First things first. By the way, if you want to blame anyone, blame Little Dark Sun. It was her idea. What did I do? She's not that sorry, trust me. Hi, Slacker. I don't know. It makes it weird. Yeah, that makes it weird. This is dead serious. This is you have honey Chugga. I mean, yes, we did. Basically, we summoned you. I am not sorry. No! Nunchaka! Bring back Elming! No! Oh, well. I... I am weirdly okay with this emote. I am weirdly okay with this. I mean, it needs to be cleaner than this, and it needs to have a little more detail and stuff, but... I am weirdly okay with this. This might actually work better than the pointing. Can we vote on it? No, I'm gonna leave this in a folder somewhere, and then... I think this might actually work better than Dolly, what was that called one? What is it? What? Yeah, that one. Dolly Stare. I mean, this works as double. This is Dolly staring at you in a bloody murder rage. I like this one better. This is how emotes evolve over time. I like it better. This is terrifying. I know, right? Don't even think about it. Don't think about it. You need that emote? Yeah, I think I'll do. Gib. Alright, just for you, Nichaka. You can thank little Darkson. Dolly T1, don't even think about it. Dolly, no. Dolly T1, no. I mean, this... I really love this one. Dolly wants you. Well, that's Dolly Stare. That could also be, we want you. But yeah, this is
Big roar.
what? Ninchaka. Oh, look at that. Ninchaka. Oh, look at the cookies. I should keep this one. I like the... Oh, it's out of script. Okay, anyway. Ninchaka with a 10 gift bomb. Oh, Ninchaka's paying forward the gift they got from Ace Hop. And Team D Run. What is happening? Hold on, this is annoying me for no... There. Let's suffer. There we go. What? 8 more subs to 200. Don't say that. Ninchaka with the 10 for giving subs to following us under Spiff Clater, Applesauce's Michael Nuno. Whoa, yo, business. Oh, none of your business. I see it now. T8059, Marrowwinger, Roguebird B, and Radiant Paladin, and then CMD Runt. Gifting subs to the Melted Jedi, Glucose C, aka this Sly Sai. I hope I said that. An Odd Bear, BSG Boomer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very generous. Thank you. I was gonna stop actually for today. I mean, I can't top this at all. I cannot top this. This is great. I guess we have a new emote soon. I guess I will... I'm not sure what they want to do with her tail. More? I've been streaming for 3 hours already, Ninjaka. And there will be... Well, there will be another art stream. I don't know when. But... I could curl it around a little bit more. I don't know. Like this. Trust me. Once I start doing emotes, it's rarely done. Cake to face stream? No, that was going to be a video, remember? Just got to make a video of that. Maybe like that, instead of like that. That would fit better. God, Dolly. I like knife, but it's not on fire. Well, hold on. There is not a lot that I could do with fire. There's a fire emoji. Anyway. I'm gonna save this. As a tiff, I'm learning things. Oh, this is so nice. All right. You have an idea? Okay. But don't you dare. I was gonna stop. Oh, not for right now. Okay. Well, tell me your idea. Were you, though? This is music I used for the medieval intro. Animate this emote? Just with the tail? I could. But I think the power of this emote is that it's super small. Like it's not moving. I think that's the power of this emote. It doesn't move. And neither should you. Don't make any sudden movements, cause she'll get ya. Drip gem? No, we have a gem emote. I will, we have a gem emote now. So we have this one. And then we'll have this one. Sweet little dolly. Look at you. How happy you are. With your jar gem. I will finish this one. Definitely. Aren't you glad you voted for this? Alright. But I do have to go. Yeah. I do have to go. Because it's late. And I did a lot. Oh, it's gonna be more cropped, Uriel. It's gonna be fine. And she always has a bald head everywhere, so... I'm happy you guys liked it. I do want to do more of streams like this, because I like drawing, I like doing this, and I like your input, and I'm learning things. So that's good. But yeah, usually I am very focused when I'm drawing, and I mean, I work a little bit quicker, and I don't get distracted as much. But yeah, this is how I make emotes. That's it. That's how I do that. Yeah. That's how I use Microsoft Paint. Oh my goodness. It was a nice and chill stream. Thanks. Well, there's at some point this year. I want to finish that this year. We'll have another art stream, and who knows? Maybe next year I'll do more of that. I don't know though. I don't know. This is a reward stream though. It's rewards for you. But thank you guys. I'm so happy that you liked it. Alright, that pleases me immensely. Thank you. I will be back next week. I will be back next week on Monday. I think I'll be back with Graveyard Keeper. We'll have Worshippers of Cthulhu on Wednesday. That was super fun as well. So we're gonna do more of that. And I think I have one or two games I want to try out on Tuesday. So we're gonna take a look at that as well. Yeah. And if you missed streams, we have highlights on Twitch. And the VODs will be on YouTube. As usual. Yes. Excuse me. Why did I just see Dolly dump smacking his tail over the... Because that's how I wanted it to look, Nichaka. Just Dolly is putting her big old butt all over your face. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. There you go. That's how I made it. I wanted it to look that way. You can do that. With that, whatever you want. Look, look, look. Boop, boop. Oh my god, look at her butt. It's amazing. Alright. I'm out of here. I need my rest. And yeah, it's just bloop. I need to go. But thank you guys. This was super fun. And I will see you guys next week for more Graveyard Keeper, Worshippers of Cthulhu, and other games. Alright. I gotta go. Bye, sweeties. Bye.